With train-crazy Christopher and 9-month-old Michael just starting to teeth, Evening Magazine contest winners David and Sharon Cumberbatch obviously have their hands full.
Every second we have is childcare. I get home, I take over the night shift. I mean, it's just, you know, tag team, constant.
They've spent so much time paying attention to their kids, they kind of lost track of their garage.
It's basically, it's a dumping ground.
Now, who can't relate to what's happened here? Because the garage is the one room in the house nobody lives in, it often becomes a place where everything just winds up.
I see some cardboard boxes. I see a lot of empty cardboard boxes.
Yes, there are actually quite a lot.
Laura Lies, the professional organizer who helped Evening Magazine bring order to a Seattle couple's home office, is here to help again. And she says a messy garage messes with people's heads.
That's the first thing that they're seeing in the morning as they leave, and it's the first thing they see when they come home. So subconsciously, it does really affect people, but a lot of times people just don't know where to start.
It's just then that we notice, isn't that a car under there?
There is a car under here.
This car. If it was up to me, it'd be long gone, but, you know, it's Sharon's baby.
When's the last time you did drive that car?
About 2 years ago. The car and I have a lot of history, and I'm very attached to it.
The first step will be clearing out the garage. As Laura hands out the weekend homework assignment, it doesn't look like Sharon's willing to give up the car.
The next step will be to get the Celica down to the street
Jump start
and park it. Yeah, whatever you need to do to get it down there so we can
Gently.
work.
It drove in, so it can drive out.
You can roll it down the driveway.
Gently, gently.
Over the weekend, David and Sharon put in 12 hours on step 2, sorting and purging.
We were finding things that we haven't seen in years. We even found some things that were brand new.
And look how much they've tossed. Nearly half the stuff in the garage turned out to be trash.
Pretty amazing to see the pile in front of the house. It's kind of scary.
On Monday, Laura and her assistants begin step 3, grouping similar items together. Meanwhile, the garage tech team begins installing 2 walls of panels that will hold sturdy cabinets and shelving. As for Sharon's car, it's parked outside.
You don't have to drive it to appreciate it.
Finally comes day 3. The trash busters are here to haul out the junk, and the transport team is here to drive away with Sharon's car. She's decided to donate it to World Vision, but first, she needs some pictures taken.
She just cannot let it go. She can't let it go.
In fact, Sharon can't even bear to see it driven away.
I mean, we've been through a lot together.
In the meantime, the garage tech guys are hanging the cabinets and other accessories.
You know, my team and I, we kind of cherish the last few hours in doing any job because we get to put it all together.
Time's up. In all, 130 hours of work have turned this into this. Add up the garage tech product to the organizer's fees, and the total cost comes to $10,500. Worth it? Let's see what David and Sharon think.
Very good. Oh my God.
Laura's team has found a place for everything.
This is really, really nice. Yeah.
It's because the kids wanted to have their toys close so that they could get in and out. We put those closest to the door.
It looks so much neater than it was before.
What we try to do is kind of group like items in each of the cabinets so that you could go to one cabinet and know exactly what you were looking for.
This is beautiful.
One of the tricks to organizing your garage is getting stuff off the floor. And high above the cabinets, there's even more storage.
That is high up there.
I think that people should really look up because there's a lot of wasted space.
The garage is now so organized, Sharon and David are thinking about turning it into a play area for rainy days.
This is, you know what it feels like? It feels like you could breathe again.
By first clearing out all the inessentials and then organizing what was left, the Cumberbatch dumping ground has now become the pride of the neighborhood.
It makes it look like it's part of the house instead of just the garage.